Now, there are several children's book authors whose names scream out three like you wouldn't believe. Robert Munsch, who is the best-selling children's book author in Canada, as far as I know. I remember him growing up. Both names divided by three, obvious love's in there. And, as if that wasn't enough, his illustrator is Michael Marchenko. First and last name divided by three. Okay? Tons of books they have, and to the glory of the Trinity. And another one that I've discovered recently is Oliver Jeffers, who is well-loved. And his first name contains love. Oliver is loaded. It's 3 27s in 6 pairs or 3 pairs. It's too obvious, and then Jeffers is loaded with 3s as well. In fact, the first 4 letters of Jeffers is Jeff, which is 27. And then you add another 42 on top of that. So Jeffers equals Jehovah. Oliver contains the letters of love plus another half love. So Oliver Jeffers is 150 perfectly. And his books are selling like hotcakes, and they're very cute, and they're very love-centric. So there you go. Three glaring authors in children's book land. And these books kind of stand out to me in a special way when I'm going through the library. I'm like, yeah. And I have rather liked these works in a simple way. There you go. So there's some 3s from children's storybooks. Oh, I gotta talk about comic book land. I was doing gems. I got the webpage is still open on my laptop, but Lynn Johnston, I believe, is Triple Love Exactly, for better or for worst. We'll talk about that in a separate video, or we might do it right now. I insist while we continue to process video. We're building the Winnie the Pooh story right now. But let's get Lynn Johnston on the board. For better or for worst, she was awarded I believe, the Order of Canada, something like that. She's been doing it for years. But by Divine Ordinance, and then Peanuts, the Peanuts movie is coming out. Peanuts is an obvious 3-fest, and Schultz is easy to solve. Oh yeah, no, she's 180, which is holy, holy, holy. Very king, and the number of letters and strokes divided by 3 stunningly in Lynn Johnston. Put her together with For Better or for Worst. For better or for worse. Very famous. Now that's a famous set of letters from wedding vows as well. Okay, so very, very ordained. Divides by 3, put them together. You get 21 times 21. That is exceptional, because 21 is king for 3, being a 7-full set of 3s. And you can inject the word by, like it is common. For better or for worse by Lynn Johnston. Then pushes you higher for 3. And while we're here in comic book land, Peanuts divides by 3. And this is cool. Schultz is how he would sign his name, and that is the 24th prime bang in the nose. So that's the law of prime. Okay, 24. 888, and oh my goodness, I was solving other comic book characters, but let's just finish with Peanuts here. I don't want to. This will be a separate video, but Peanuts is just loaded, like 3 for 3. There's 21, there's 15, there's 21, there's 39. Find love in Peanuts. Well, there's the word sun, S-U-N. Plus 21, plus 21. Like, it's really obvious, Peanuts. And then don't forget your bonus points for the R copyright to bump you up higher for 3. And then you get equal hopscotch teams of 57, 57. That's incredible. So what that is by Divine Ordinance, you take every other letter, just like the words oxygen, breath, and nostrils, and put them on one team. You get equal teams that divide by 3 in gold and white. There you go. Featuring good old Charlie Brown, and as he would always write that, good old Charlie Brown in large letters at the headline of the strip. Featuring good old. Oh, sorry. Maybe. Oh, was the. Oh yeah, featuring. I did the math on this for 3. Featuring. So Peanuts featuring good old Charlie Brown. There's a triple of 99 in 999 letters, featuring good old Charlie Brown. So just add this whole party together, and it becomes a triple of the 33rd prime, and the 3s go higher if you didn't have the copyright there. Peanuts featuring good old Charlie Brown. 3s, okay. There you go. But there's, yeah, there's a ton more gems in that story, but I feel pretty good about that one. Oh yeah, well, it's crazy to me how sometimes it's stage names, sometimes it's just what's on the lips of men. Like everyone calls him Charles M. Schultz. Well, why is that the case? Well, you know why. It's because this M hooks up with the Schultz to make the first 3-digit number divides by 3. Charles divides by 3, and now you get the famous God is sovereign. Okay, a 7-full set of 888s. Good night. Okay, so there it is. Peanuts solved. Both Peanuts and Charles M. Schultz divide by 24 888. In fact, one is 96, the other 168. And if you want, you could then you could, you know, featuring good old Charlie Brown by, you could just keep stacking more threes higher and higher and higher. If you just said Peanuts by Charles M. Schulz, you'd get threes like that. Okay, there you go.